Today we're going to make something kind of old-fashioned and retro, but delicious. I love fishnet. You know, fishnets have never gone out of style, have they? I remember as a child, my mother would always give me canned tomato soup. Ew, I hated it. If she gave me this kind of tomato soup, I would have loved it. So these are from my garden. Whoa, all these tomatoes, and I'm going to use them. I have 2 large potatoes. We're going to let that cook until the potatoes are done. And then we're going to put that potatoes in the blender. Where are we here? Here we are. That's going to be added at the end. My tomatoes are done, so I'm going to add all my, most of my tomatoes in the blender and blend them again until they're smooth. Oh. That is delicious. The arugula in there. So, bring it to a party and have some fun. Hi, and welcome again to Annie's Angle and Annie's Kitchen. Today we're going to make something kind of old-fashioned and retro, but delicious. I'll tell you what else is old-fashioned, but I love it. I love fishnet. This is a fishnet shirt, and I like fishnet pantyhose. You know, fishnets have never gone out of style, have they? No. They're always in style, and they're always kind of chic. I kind of love them. So, but this is tomato soup we're going to make. And before I tell you what you need, grab a cup of coffee. That's also always in style, right? Coffee? Woo! Have one with me. Come on. Oh, that's good. So, anyway, I remember as a child, my mother would always give me canned tomato soup. Ew! I hated it. I really, really did. If she gave me this kind of tomato soup, I would have loved it. So these are from my garden. Whoa, all these tomatoes, and I'm going to use them. And I'm going to use my base. It's going to be like with potatoes and some tomatoes. And yes, a bulb of garlic. But you wouldn't really taste it, a whole bulb of garlic. No. It's going to be in there, though. And I'm going to put fire roasted corn in there. You could put macaroni in there if you want. I don't think I am. I'm going to use olive oil as my base. And chicken broth. Organic chicken broth. And this is from my garden. I just picked it this morning, my arugula. I'm going to put that in there. Did I say scallions? Yes. And adobo, and paprika. These are the herbs I'm going to use. Hello. And what else? And I might add an unchickened bouillon. I'm going to see how it is. Okay. And look at this. I just picked this morning. Batter up. Come on. I'm ready. Woo! That is going to be barbecued. You know, you can shred that and make zucchini muffins or even freeze it, you know, cook it and freeze it a little bit. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to barbecue these, and they really, with some oil and spices, they are good. Zucchini, I love zucchini, but look at how big it grew. I mean, my God. I'm going to use my herbs. I'm going to use oregano, fresh oregano, and basil. I don't have much basil left because I've been making tomato and basil salad, which uses it up like that. But it's going to be delicious. So come on to my kitchen, and let's make a tomato soup that you're going to love. I guarantee it. You really will. And it's not, your kids will love it. I think it's really, and it's really healthy. You can meal prep it, put it in the freezer, have it another time, whatever you want, which I'm going to do because I'm going to make a really big batch. So come on to my kitchen and let's make a tomato soup that you're going to love, because I love it. So we're going to put the pan on, and we're going to add olive oil to the pan. Just generously all over the olive oil. And then we're going to add all the garlic, the bulb of garlic, we're going to add in there. Yep. And then we're going to add potatoes to this. I have 2 large potatoes and a bulb of garlic in there. Then we're going to add tomatoes to that. And we're going to let that cook until the potatoes are done. And then we're going to put that potatoes in the blender with some chicken broth. And we're gonna give, that's the base to our soup. And also the potatoes gives the soup the thickness that you want. So that's what we're gonna come back when that's done, and we'll put it through the blender. And we're gonna also add to this, we'll keep turning it around, and probably have more tomatoes. And we're gonna add to this, we're gonna add the adobo. All over the adobo. Just getting very funny, the adobo here. But we're gonna add adobo to that generously. Paprika. Potatoes and paprika go very well together, I think. And spice. I'm gonna let that cook until it's really done. The potatoes are done, and even a little bit caramelized. You want the potatoes to be a little bit darker, and then we'll come back. And if you have to add a little olive oil, you can. So I'm gonna lower that a little bit, and we'll come back. And we'll keep adding things after we make the base. And you'll see how delicious this is going to be. So the potatoes are done, and the tomatoes and the garlic. So you see that's done. And we're going to put that in the blender. All of this in the blender. And you're going to leave what's in here alone, because it's going to give it a lot of flavor in the bottom of this. So I'm going to add all these potatoes and put some chicken broth in there. And you can see all the potatoes are in there and tomatoes. Where are we here? Here we are. And now I'm going to add chicken broth to this and blend it. So I've added my chicken broth to this, and I'm going to blend it. Until it's well blended. And then I'm going to add, this is the base of my soup. It's the potatoes, tomatoes, and garlic, and green onions, scallions, and spices. That's going to be added at the end, or as I do the other part. So we'll come back and we'll show you the next step. I used my Vitamix and I blended that all together. Next I'm going to add my chicken broth. Now this is 1.5 quart of chicken broth, 48 fluid ounces. And I'm going to add this whole chicken broth to this. And I'm going to add my tomatoes to this. And then I'm going to be taking my tomatoes out and blending them as well. So let's put this on and add my tomatoes. All of them. Whoa, that's a lot. And I'm going to add my scallions, the rest of my scallions. And I'm going to add my herbs. It's my basil. I'm just going to add this. And I'm going to add my basil and oregano, because that's going to give it a nice flavor as well. It's nothing like, that smells really nice. And my basil, oregano. See this is my oregano. I just take it off just like this. And I'm going to let that cook down until the tomatoes get soft. And then when the tomatoes are soft, I'm going to blend them as well. And I'll come back. Okay, my tomatoes are done, so I'm going to add all my most of my tomatoes in the blender and blend them again until they're smooth. But I am going to leave some tomatoes because some people like, and I do too, some tomatoes there. And I'm going to add that. And I might add more chicken. I probably will add more chicken broth. But we'll come back when I do that and get that blended. So now I'm going to add my blend from my blender right into the soup. All of it. And I'll scrape that out in a minute. And then I'm going to add my corn. Just add that whole thing of corn and stir that. And then I'm going to add my arugula to this. And I'm going to let that cook. Not very long. And I might add one more quart of broth. Just a little bit. About a quarter of this. Or maybe a half of this. This is 48 ounces. So I did about a half. And I'm going to let that just cook. And see how beautiful that looks? And we'll come back when it's done. And I'm going to add one chicken bouillon to this. And then we'll try it out and I'll let you know how wonderful this is. We'll let that cook down a little bit. It's really cooked because I cooked everything. You just want the arugula and the corn to cook in there. And it's thick. See how nice and thick it is? It's delicious. And you have the tomatoes in there. You have the arugula, the corn, the potatoes. It's really nice and thick. Can't wait to try it. So we'll come back and we'll give it a try. But you can see how beautiful that looks. We're ready to give it a try. Did you make yours? I mean, the smell of it is so amazing. This tomato soup, I'm going to really enjoy. It has the corn and some tomatoes and the potatoes and garlic. It's just so delicious. And as I say, you can meal prep it and take it out another time whenever you want. So let's take a taste. Come on and take a taste with me. I know you made it. Oh. That is delicious. The arugula in there. Wow. The corn. I just love it. And I love it. If my mom gave me this kind of tomato soup, I would have loved it. But I don't like canned tomato soup. And I use organic whenever I can. So everything I have in here is organic. But I just love it. And a lot of the stuff, most of the stuff is from my garden, which is great, except the corn. You know, we had a problem with our corn, the first batch of corn. We had squirrels eating every bit of a corn. We had to replant again because there was a branch hanging over my garden. And they jumped in there, jumped out, ate every single kernel of corn. So we had to replant, which took a lot of work. Oh, my God. But we're successful. So I was sitting there and I said to my husband, you know what? I think the squirrels are getting in by that branch. And they were. As soon as we cut it, we have no more squirrels there. But they were having a great time eating organic corn. I think we got one piece of corn out of that whole crop, which, oh well, it happens, but we learned, you know. So make yours, like this video, subscribe to my channel. For those of you who have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Come again. We'll be cooking up a storm. I like fashion. I'm a fitness instructor. I love to exercise. And most of all, I like being with you. I like talks. I love crafts. So enjoy your day. Thanks for stopping in Nanny's Cycle. Have a real nice day. Bye-bye for now.